Hey, good morning. This is Brenda Devine from Discover Your Purpose 8, Purpose 8 Institute. Hey, just wanted to share a little, some thoughts, my own thoughts this morning with you about being a mother and a wife. And I find myself in the company lately with women who have been married a long time and their spouse has died and they've become a widow. I have absolutely no experience in that, and I hope that I never do. One of the things I keep hearing, the thread that I keep hearing, the narrative that I keep hearing is that I'm at the point of redefining myself. I'm finding myself, what do I like to do? I've put so much time into my marriage and my children that I've not considered what I like or what I want to do. And even getting at the point of, I don't know what my purpose is, or my purpose was raising my family. I've gotten older. I think I don't have to even be concerned about my purpose. So here's my thoughts. When you are in a relationship, and I've held this, and I'm going to owe this to my mother, because she was really good at telling me about being independent. Being able to take care of myself. She has this saying of every table should be able to stand on its own. And you have to know who you are. We have labels, we have titles, and we get caught up as to what those labels and titles mean, what a mother should do, what a wife should do, those things that someone else has told us, not necessarily what we feel we should do, but what we've been told to do. And you can't live in your titles. You just can't. You can't just exist in your titles. You have to exist in yourself. I have people who will call me by my husband's, call me Eddie's wife, and I'm like, I am Eddie's wife. We are in covenant. We are in covenant with God. We are married, but I'm still Brenda. I was Brenda before I met him. I'm Brenda now, and I'm going to be Brenda when I die. And I'm going to be Brenda when I meet my maker. And I have to answer for myself as Brenda. I can't answer for as Eddie's wife. I have to answer for Brenda. And I have to answer for what he has asked me to do while I was on earth. So in terms of who you are, what you are, don't just exist in your titles, but start to open your mind and be receptive to meeting new people, trying new things. We get so often caught up in what we have to do at the house, what we have to do with our kids, our husbands, activities that support them, that we often lose track of who we are. I haven't really had that problem because I'm really firm about who I am and identifying who I am. Not to say that I've never existed within titles. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you can't be so ingrained in your title and living for your title through your family and your relationships with your children and your husband. You've got to have some definition of who you are, what you like, what you want to do, what's your favorite color, what you like to do, where do you like to go, the food you like to eat, your activities, your talents, your gifts. You've got to cultivate those things. You've got to start to realize that you are a person in yourself. You're an individual in yourself, and you've got to cultivate those things. You just can't say, well, no, that's not going to be an answer for you. You have to cultivate your own relationship with God. You've got to cultivate your own relationship outside of your titles, because absolutely you are a person. You are an individual with skills and talents and abilities and gifts and a purpose. So I wanted to lay that out on you for you to consider. But don't consider it too long, because you have something to do. God has called you for something to do beyond just being a mom, a wife, a friend. There's a relationship for you to cultivate on your own. So this is Brenda Devine from Discover Your Purpose, Purpose 8 Institute. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye.